Good morning, guys. Welcome to the channel, Great Cloudy Day. I am Greycloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Actually, feeling like I'm really in the moment today. A lot more so than I have been in the past few days. If you saw my post yesterday, I wasn't feeling too great. And if you saw the Jesus Calling video, I explained how I was not feeling that good. I'd got nauseous the day before. And some of it was due to gorging out on some junk food that I shouldn't have been eating anyway, so that I had repercussions and got sick. But what I'm going to do is a Jesus Calling video, but I wanted to show y'all. I've been trying to line it up where you can see the tree behind me, but it's neither here or there. If I'm at least in the living room, so it's different scenery than here lately. I've been doing most of the videos. If you'll know, if you guys, you guys that watch regularly, you know that I've been doing a lot of these videos on my bed in my room, and that's due to that it's been pretty cold. It rained all night last night, pretty much, and it's raining now. It's not raining real hard now, but it's raining, and it's wet. And I'm in a pretty good mood, and that is cool. After all, I'm Greycloud. I'm glad to say that I'm in better spirits. I'm not feeling physically sick. I'm not nauseous, and my headspace in a good place. I've done read this to myself, and I'm just kind of reflecting on this morning and being grateful. If you're watching this, let me know what you're grateful for today. I'd like to know. I'm just grateful to be alive, even though some of the past few weeks and months have been a little difficult for me in my mind, going through certain things. We all have issues. We all have days that aren't the greatest, or we don't think they are. But then we also have good days too, and wonderful days, and even better days. So I can always remember that, or I try to. And then on the days I'm not doing so well, I really appreciate when you guys encourage me better. You know, like occasionally I get on here and tell you that I'm not feeling that good, or I'm going through something, and you've been there for me in the comments or in emails or even actually on my phone. You know, some of you guys we talk or text or communicate on a regular basis. So anyway, let's knock this out so I can get on doing a few other things. I'm going to try to do something today for the other channel. December 9th. Be willing to go out on a limb with me. If that is where I am leading you, it is the safest place to be. Your desire to live a risk-free life is a form of unbelief. Your longing to live close to me is at odds with your attempts to minimize risk. You are approaching a crossroads in your journey. Yes, I can say that. In order to follow me wholeheartedly, you must relinquish your tendency to play it safe. I was thinking about that to myself today, like that maybe Greycloud's been maybe I've been playing it too safe. But, I don't know. Like sometimes I'm telling myself I want to go out or do something, but I don't have a ride. So here lately, I haven't walked as much, but I also haven't felt. Sometimes, when out as cold as it's been, I'm not going to probably attempt to get out there and try to walk to town unless I just really had to. So let's finish this reading. I was just thinking about, I have to let the Spirit flow and let it guide me. And that's what this next paragraph is going to tell you. Let me lead you step by step through this day. If your primary focus is on me, you can walk along perilous paths without being afraid. Eventually, you will learn to relax and enjoy the adventure of our journey together. As long as you stay close to me, my sovereign presence protects you wherever you go. And, what I was saying is, and you've heard me talk about this throughout the couple of years I've been doing this. Sometimes I'm in way more sync with paying attention to what the Spirit's trying to tell me. And sometimes I'm out of tune and I'm not paying attention. And then I get all funky and depressed or out of my head or out of my element. And then I have to reel myself back in at some point. And that's what I'm doing this morning, is attempting to at least begin the day with a brighter, a lot of it has to do that I just feel better overall this morning than I have felt in the past few mornings. I'm a little more motivated today. And I said to myself yesterday, I knew that I would probably be able to at least kickstart this week back into a more productive order of things. Now, today with it kind of damp and raining out there, I probably don't know how much I'll do. A lot of times when it's like that, I don't tend to, like when it comes to cleaning the floor and stuff, I'm not going to mess with like doing much to the floor because, it's wet outside. So anytime the dog goes out or something comes in, or I go out, you're tramping stuff back in. It's kind of like on a wet day, I just kind of leave the floor to itself. And then once it's like a nice sunny dry day, I sweep, and mopping needs to be done. I do. Now, I might sweep today, but anyway, we got Psalm 23, verse 4, if you want to look it up, Psalm 9, verse 10, and then John 12, verse 26, and I'll put those in the description. And I don't know. I announced Gideon being the winner of those comic books. I made that short video. And if he sees this, he already knows. I'm going to try. I'm doing my. Hopefully, I can maybe get those mailed out in this coming week. And if I can't, I may have to end up waiting until my next like payday, which is a few weeks away. But he's going to get the books, and whether that's before Christmas or if it's the first week of January, he said to just take my time. And I think anybody that's been watching the channel knows that I've just had some difficulty lately, just being having a gut. I can't stand it when I just don't feel like I don't have much, what do you call it, like ambition, or like I felt like I had. I have ambition, but I don't have the, sometimes I lack the gusto that I have had in previous times. But one of the subscribers here has reminded me that there's been some solar flares and stuff going on lately, and I think a lot of that could be interfering with some of the energy that I feel. Some people think that's hocus pocus type stuff, or maybe there's nothing to that. But I think those solar flares will affect the Earth's energy, which it's going to affect our energy, and because we're part of this place, So, but anyway, I'm going to get this video going off of here. I'm going to end it so I can start uploading it, and then yeah, and I'm going to probably go live here in a little bit, so look for that. I think I'll try to schedule it here. When I start uploading this, try to go in and schedule the live for here in the next hour or two. Give you guys a heads up so you can see that it's scheduled, and then if you want to be there and you can be there, because I didn't go live last week and everything, and I do have data to where I can turn on the hotspot and do that right now. So look for me in a little while. Now, the only reason I wouldn't go live is if something happens, something comes up or whatever and changes, but it's looking like I can probably do that. So until next time, Mr. Greycloud here, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out, and I hope you have the most wonderful, blessed day. Ditto. Okay, dude. Oh, I thought it was turned off. Ditto.